Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and as you've noticed, I have a video that I produced with, I sat down with a couple of the developers over at CG, and it was a really interesting interview, and it was one of my longer videos. It was 35 minutes, cut down from over an hour. It was really fun, and it was just great to sit down and talk with them. And unfortunately, I had to cut a lot of the questions out of that just so that I could make a video that I knew people would watch. And so what I've done is I've put together a series of, or I've put together the clips of the questions that I did cut out. There's only 3 or 4 of them, 5 of them I think at the most. And what I've done is I've tried to make sure that the questions that I put in this video are still relevant and still valuable to you. But here they are, so enjoy. And you know, as always, like, subscribe, share, and let me know what you guys think. What questions would you have asked? As was mentioned in the previous interview, I will have opportunities to interview other developers as well. So please leave a comment. I'm going to try to keep a running task or tally of questions that I can then ask. So that being said, enjoy the video. All right, so let's just jump right in to where we left off. A lot of people, I'm sure, have read the answer, but it's one thing to read an answer and it's another thing to get an answer from the source. And the thing that I'm curious about is you made these great strides, or you made a ton of strides. You've done a ton of work to revamp the Sith Triumvirate raid mod, or not mods, but rewards. Then you went back on it and you've reverted back to what it was before. Can you talk about why you did that, and if this is the final form that we're going to see? Are we going to see a Super Saiyan style, I don't know, reward system?
Sure. Okay. So, yeah, thanks. I didn't know anybody wanted to hear another peep from me about the Sith Raid Awards, but I'm happy to talk about it. So, not maybe happy is the wrong word, but, you know, the intention behind changing the rewards, I really do feel like was well-meaning, and
yeah.
We sort of went out with an explanation about the rewards themselves and how we were going to try to democratize them a little bit more across the guild to avoid the kind of runaway that was happening at the very top, like 0.001% of players who were getting further and further away from the rest of the population. And this is something we sort of talked about a little bit, which is like, there's this idea of creating a system that's fair to free-to-play players, of which the majority of our players are free-to-play. However, there's also this ability that we want people who invest either time or money to be able to reap some benefits from it. And how do you create a system that really rewards people for the investment, but doesn't create a situation where the rich get richer and the poor just get poorer and they pull away from each other? Because at some point, that 0.001%, and maybe they would call me out on this, but you know, there will get to be a point where it's not as much fun. And again, it's sort of the broccoli ice cream thing. It's like you think you want everything exactly how you want it, but if there's no challenge, then it's not gonna hold you as much, because people's motivations are about overcoming adversity and overcoming difficulty and succeeding and all of that. So it's like the difficulty of the Sith Raid was very purposeful, and I feel like even though it's very difficult, we're seeing right now that people are getting better and better and overcoming that difficulty. I think we still have a ways to go in terms of how many attempts that people have to do. We don't want people to have to keep putting out and going back in to get the right exact balance. But all of this is additional rambling, which is like to say that we wanted the Sith Raid to be the most aspirational part of the game, and we wanted the rewards to be that, and there are additional rewards coming. However, we are going to make an effort to try to avoid this sort of runaway of the top players again. So what we basically decided was we didn't do a good enough job of explaining it in advance and preparing people, and quite frankly implementing it, because a number of factors contributed, including the removal of challenge gear and stuff, where it's like sticker shock is what players which is like just going from seeing all these numbers. And there is a calculation that we use internally that sort of represents the value of something. It's not the necessarily just the number of crystals it costs in the store. It also has to do with how many are required and by whom and you know, lots of different factors. And so I know people always want G12, but you know, one of the things we were trying to do is that G12, while very desirable, is not actually where most people are pinched. Most people are pinched in the sort of G10, 11 kind of area. All this Carbantes, you know, all of that stuff is where people really want to get more currency. But I think we underestimated, and I am fully responsible for this, I underestimated the feeling that people would have. And frankly, that top 0.001% does mostly just need G12.
Yeah.
And so the feeling of going from this huge box full of really exciting things that are gold to like wah wah, not as much stuff.
Yeah.
And that was also intended to amp up the lower tiers as well, of like kind of 4 through 6 range.
Yeah.
And you know, again, it's one of those things where it's hard to suss out without a lot of raids back to back to see the gear flowing into the system. We had to work mostly off of people's emotional reaction to it.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just mean that, like, you'll see now that we've reverted it, there are people in the 4, 5, 6 range who are like, I like the old ones better for me.
Yeah.
Not a ton, but you see some of them. And I think over time we would have seen that people would sort of like get more comfortable with it. I think the initial shard shop changes were a little bit of a sticker shock for people as well. But now I think the shard shops is probably one of the more desirable parts of the game. And so a little bit of it is an over time thing. And the reason we changed it back was because we didn't do a good enough job of explaining it, one. But two, really considering every kind of experience that people would have before and after, and how that would feel to them, and how that would foster feelings of aspiration, which is really, because even if you can't use G12 right now, wanting G12 is still a very like real thing, and getting a piece of G12. So anyway, I think it's definitely not in its final incarnation. We are giving out too much gear to a very elite group of people.
Yeah.
I should say too, it's also exacerbated by this P4 bug, which means we were going to go back and sort of reverse it a little bit and give the 1 to 3 ranks better gear again, and we decided to change our mind on that because there's a bug right now which damage by one person can get applied to another person, and so guilds that were trying to get certain people into top 3 were accidentally not able to sort of, you know, enforce that, and so so a lot of things happen. I haven't slept in 2 weeks, pretty much.
Aww.
So, I know. Feel sorry for me.
I do.
It's so hard. I mean, no, but in all seriousness, there was a lot going on, and the trust that we have been working to build, and you know, I understand that trust needs to be earned over time. So I'm in this for the long haul. If you'll have me. And that trust needs to be seen through with action. And we're not infallible. We don't do everything correctly the first time. And so the idea was we need to go back to the way it was until we can kind of really figure it out the way we want it to be. And then just be honest. Because I think that's at the core of this and the core of the communication strategy or plan or whatever you want to call it. The mad late night ravings that I do on Reddit on our forums. Is really just, I'm not always going to say the things that you want me to say. I'm not always going to tell you when a character is going to come out. In fact, I'm never going to tell you when a character is going to come out. But I want to build trust with the community. And I use I because I'm the one that's...
You're the face.
Proxy for the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The voice,
and
at least.
It's really what I'm trying to reflect is the passion of the people who work here who are equally frustrated. Like, you know, I get... me all the time, developers who are like, I want this bug for these players, or I want to do this better, or I want to help with this. It's like, you can find yourself sort of like raging against the machine, if you will, because you're like, I want to do everything for everybody, and I can't do it.
Yeah.
So it can feel frustrating when people are like, you are being deceptive, and you hate us, and, you know, you're going to screw everything, and typical, you know, whatever. And it's doubly hard for me because my initials are CG, and so everyone's like, oh, CG. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know.
Some key bullet points are You guys made a mistake. You've done what you can to rectify it, and it's not completely finalized.
Yeah.
Is that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Do you guys need more devs?
So, it's funny. I agree sometimes, but I will say this is with more developers, the scale of building stuff, like everything gets, so say we add 50 more engineers,
Yeah.
right? Then we have to build all the processes and all the people managing all of that and integrating around it
Yeah.
and getting all of that together and making sure that everything works well. Like, there is a diminishing return. There's a book called The Mythical Man Month, which is sort of like a gospel for people who do software development, which is like, there's you can get yourself caught in a for engineering, like just do everything.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening is you end up building a bigger and bigger hierarchy. And I think one of the things that works out well about the studio is that we're relatively flat, and pretty much almost everybody on the team is 2 or 3 layers apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
So that's great, because what it means is there's not the downsides of all the bureaucracy.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly. I think you were being cute, but like I do feel I think about it all the time, because I do want to do more stuff, and so I'm like, what if we just add 10 more people? What about 7? What about 5? What about 3? Just whatever it takes. So it's definitely something we think about a lot.
Yeah. Now I will say, let me go real quick. While yes, I'm always trying to be cute because that's just how I roll. But I mean, it's just in my smile. It's just who I am. But they're legitimate questions. There are people from my Discord community that are like, I want to work at CG. I want to apply. And I was like, yeah, there's apply.
Point them to jobs. Like,
yeah.
A lot of open recs at the moment. Jobs at EA.com or careers.ea.com, and you can pull up Capital Games Sacramento. You can see the website, and we have open recs. I think we have like 7 or 8 open recs right now. I would say that 99% of the studio is in Sacramento, so you have to be willing to relocate.
Yeah.
If you've seen, then it's a tribute to the joy that is Sacramento. Did that sound convincing?
A little bit. Having been to Sacramento, it was cool. Like, and your office is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Very. It used to be a morgue. Did you know that?
Sacramento used to be a morgue?
No, the office.
Oh, no, I didn't. It looks like a frat house, but I can kind of see morgue. Yeah. It used to be a morgue, frat house now. I did not know that. Wasn't it an ice cream parlor at one time?
No, the guy who originally founded Capital, which was originally called Click Nation, because we did PC games back then, so it was called Click Nation is the time. But he originally founded a yogurt shop. He was like a sort of
that's all right.
He founded this studio and then sold it to EA, and now he's living the life.
Yeah, that's the American dream, right? Found something and then sell it to someone who's got more money than you do.
A few minutes later.
I think one of the goals of this was to marry it with lore and narrative, because people who play this game have so much passion for the Star Wars lore, and I think that was really important to us too. It's not that we're going to introduce a novella at all, but I think it's about sort of tying in what you're doing with your Star Wars fantasy in this game to the real Star Wars fantasy and making that feel really purposeful.
Okay. Can I make a suggestion?
Of course.
Introduce a novella, but make it as like Mexican soap opera-y as possible.
Oh, like a telenovela.
Telenovela. That would be wonderful.
Donde está going nerdy?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would be just great. That would just be
on it. It's going on my quality of life list at the top. Okay.
Good
above mod sets. Just kidding.
How do you think guilds have changed the game as a whole?
Yeah, so I think they changed it dramatically. I mean, previous to guilds, like it was a single player experience essentially. I mean, granted, you had the arena, and people would go and be able to kind of fight on the arena, but we didn't have chat at the time, and so I guess people could have gone outside the game in order to try to do that, but you didn't have that aspect, and so, you didn't have any sense of like working together. Like I know as a gamer, like something that I really love job is to, one, have people that I'm working together to accomplish something with, but then also, like, I love the idea of actually competing with other people. And, we teased everyone in the, we have a couple of different guilds in the office here, and we'll tease people like, oh yeah, well, we've got more stars than you did, right? Or we, totally, defeated those people. And, like, you couldn't beat them? Like, why not? So, like, really that sense of camaraderie and competition, like that, friendly competition, like I feel like that's what really guilds brought to the game. And I really want to continue to kind of grow, what we've started.
But I want to put you guys on the spot. That being said, Kylo Ren, do you think he was lying in episode 8 when he said that Rey was nobody? I just think that he's being a jerk.
Yeah.
He's playing on her fear.
I can see where you're coming from.
Oh.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't trust
he does seem. But, I mean, I can't say beyond that.
Yeah, he's a villain. Last question, another softball question. Have you met George Lucas?
No.
Okay. All right.
We get to go. I mean, like when we go visit, like for meetings with Lucas. I mean, I am like a fan. We go to the store, the Lucas store that's on the campus, and like buy like swag that can only be bought at the store. And it's like
that would be so
I
cool.
wear my hoodie like every day. You know what I mean? Like it's that. So no, we haven't met George Lucas, but the people that we work with, can I just give a shout out to them because they're incredibly smart and interesting, and they are the reason that we get to do this. So
yeah, guys, I want to say thank you. This has been so great.
Cool.
For those of you who've joined late or didn't get your questions answered, we will be doing more of these. I don't know how often or how frequently, but I'm assuming every other day, but I'm sure that's not going to be the case.
Soon.
Yes, soon. TM. But I do want to say thank you to Carrie and Tim from Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. These are the devs. These are the people that make what we do when we should be working that much more fun. This has been Thaddeus. Like, subscribe, share. And as always, my friends, stay nerdy.